Hey guys, welcome to a Cosmic Power Week. My loves, if you're new here, I'm new here with this new channel in English. So, welcome to my channel. I'm Malkiel and I'm a seventh generation psychic and spiritual practitioner with over 20 years of professional experience in astrology, psychic readings, and soul work. My specialty is the forecast, the prognosis. This is what I can see with my natural gift, like to read in a book and also in your astrological chart. So, astrological forecasts, spiritual insights, and practical guidance is what I will serve here in this channel. So, it's for navigating life with a cosmic awareness. Before we dive in, if you're looking for a personalized one-to-one reading tailored specifically to your birth chart, or if you want to explore your galactic origins or soul mission, you'll find all the links in the video descriptions below. So I offer astrological consultations, also psychic readings, tarot, and my signature soul vision matrix. But now let's talk about the week, because it's going to be wild. It's a really wild week. We have Mars, Jupiter fire, visionary Mercury transit, and also we have Samhain, when the veil between the world is the thinnest. Today I'm taking you through a week that literally has everything: expansion, vision, threefold, and a major warning at the end. Stay until the end. I'll reveal on which day you should make your biggest moves and when you'd better keep your hands and your mouth still. And if you find value in this forecast, please subscribe. It's a new channel, so I'm happy about every subscriber. Hit that notification bell and share this video with anyone who needs cosmic guidance in this week. Your support helps me continue bringing you to this high level astrological wisdom. And it's not astrology, psychology. It's not psychology. It's really forecast. That's what I'm doing in the seventh generation. All additional resources, links to my services, and ways to work with me personally are in the description below. But now let's dive into the astrology, the overview of the week at a glance. Let's start with the big picture. This week is like a cosmic crescendo, like in the opera. Tuesday and Wednesday, expansion and vision, the best days for action. Friday, Samhain, the sacred threefold. Things get mystical here. Sunday is a restart. Aries energy fires us up again. Sorry. Okay, I have to increase my English. I hope you excuse that. And Monday is the warning day. Venus and Jupiter says too much of a good thing. And now let's dive in day by day, aspect by aspect. So we start with the Tuesday. I'm gonna share with you the astrological chart that you can see the aspects. And you see this big fat blue line. That's Mars trine Jupiter. It's fire and expansion. And it's the main aspect of the day. Also, we have a moon sextile. We have Moon and Venus, but the main aspect, the centerpiece, is this aspect of the day. So also Saturn and Mars has good aspects to the Moon, but let's look at the centerpiece, this trine. This is pure expansion and meets action. Mars is our warrior, yeah, our Schwarzenegger. So Jupiter is the king of magnification, growth, opportunities. When these two meet in a harmonious trine, the energy explodes outward. So optimistically, victoriously. So the world events politically and economically says new alliances are possible. Trade deals, military partnerships are formed. The stock market turn bullish, especially in tech, defense, and commodities. So these are the sectors. They are very good in these 2 days. So major announcement, strategic partnerships, diplomatic breakthroughs, legal successes, international treaty signings. But one thing, beware of megalomania. Yeah, that's the risk of Jupiter. Yeah, don't be um excessive. Yeah, don't risk something or too much. Yeah, Mars Jupiter can also lead to blind optimism, to the feeling that nothing can go wrong. But whoever acts ruthlessly now will fall hard. So, on your personal level, for you, for me, for all of us, it means your courage meets real opportunities. Today is not the day to hesitate. Business launch planned, then go. Important negotiation now. Starting a challenge, a fitness challenge, or a diet or something. It's a perfect day. Making a bold decision. This is the day. The accompanying moon aspect stabilize everything. Moon sextile Mars and Saturn means you have the power and the structure. You need the structure. You're not in blind action mode, but in strategic decisions. So my advice, take big steps today, but with a plan. No blind YOLO, strategic fire. Use the Mars energy for courage, the Jupiter expansion for vision, and the Saturn stability for implementation. So my channeling said, the brave opens doors, the reckless falls through them. I hope you feel the upcoming energy already. Then on Wednesday, the 29th October, it's the Power Day. There is one big cosmic announcement. It's Mercury, Neptune, Mars, Saturn. Wow, there's a lot of good aspects on this day. And the moon enters during the midday Aquarius. The moon has a trine to the sun. So a lot is happening in a positive way. But the main aspect of the day is Mercury trine Neptune. That's the vision. And Mercury enters Sagittarius, so which is very good for our communication. Mars has a trine to Saturn, which is the structure. So a lot is to do. Wednesday is the day of the week. We have 3 mega transits, which together form an incredible cosmic constellation. Mercury enters Sagittarius. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, leaves the deep secret waters of Scorpio and enters Sagittarius, the sign of truth, of vision, big words, philosophy, international communication, traveling. So this means for the world, international dialogue open up. Diplomacy gets new momentum. Educational reforms of philosophical debates move to the foreground. Media sets new narratives, far-reaching messages. And also there are topics they are discussed in religion and spirituality. legal systems, ethics, moral are questioned. Mercury in Sagittarius thinks big, speaks big, promises big. So this is the energy. Inspiring speeches, visionary manifestors. So this is first of all the energy we have. Then this Mercury trine to Neptune is the most visionary aspect of the whole month. Mercury is mind, communication, meets Neptune, which is our next, our higher dimension, our spirituality, our inspiration. And in a harmonious trine, this is the bridge between heaven and earth, between logic and intuition, between bird and spirit. So this aspect brings channeling. Yeah, channeling quality at maximum, messages from higher dimension, artistic inspiration, poetic language, visionary words, spiritual downloads, clairvoyant insights, compassion in communication, healing words, but also remember, Neptune is also the fog, deception, illusion. So fake news can spread. The shadow side, Mercury-Neptune, can also mean that the boundaries between truth and wishful thinking blur. Pay attention to what you believe and also what you promise. The third aspect, Mars trine Saturn. While Mercury-Neptune dreams the vision, Mars and Saturn ensure implementation. Mars is action in harmonious aspect to Saturn, which is the structure, discipline, it's the long-term perspective, yeah, but Saturn also wants you to work for it, yeah. And this is the master aspect. This isn't impulsive fire, but targeted discipline, strategic action. This aspect brings discipline meets assertion. So you stay committed. Long-term projects are structured and implemented. Visions become reality. This is the best aspect for manifestation. It makes your manifestation will come true. But through hard work, yeah? On the other hand, for the world, for the politics, yeah, military or infrastructural major projects are advanced. So responsibility is combined with courage, and the world events on this day are major speeches by political leaders, visionary announcement, peace initiatives, agreements, humanitarian declaration, international infrastructure deals, especially energy, technology, transportation. And there is a spiritual movement coming up. So, quite interesting. Educational um, initiatives, academic cooperations are a possibility. This is a day when history can be made. Words spoken today carry a lot of heavy weight. Decisions made today have long-term consequences. That's important if there are some decrees signed or new laws coming up. So it has long-term consequences for your personal level, for you, and especially for your spirituality, or for you as a spiritual worker or soul out there. This day is gold. Your communication is inspired and far-reaching. You'll hypnotize them all. So it's pure magic. So your words flow. Readings, channelings, psychic work. You are a clear channel on these 2 days. So If you have, for example, a business presentation, you convince with vision and substance, because Mercury-Neptune makes you a clairvoyant. Pay attention to your dreams tonight and tomorrow morning. Write them down. The message you receive are no coincidences, and the moon enters Aquarius at midday, which is a perfect day for networking, community building, collaboration, social media, um, innovative ideas, and technology projects. So Mars Saturn gives you the strength to actually implement what you've dreamed. You're not just a visionary, you're a builder now. Use that. So I had in my channeling for this day, the voice that speaks today built bridges between heaven and earth. So this is a perfect day. If you're planning big moves, do it this day, please. And then we have an echo day on Thursday, the 3rd of October. That's the calm after the storm. So there are no major aspects, yeah, just a lot of aspects. Moon, trine Venus, Mercury, sextile Moon, yeah. So it's not a big day with the big major transits. So there is no dramatic constellation on that day, but it's important for consolidation. Yeah? In the world events, the media processes from Tuesday and Wednesday, the big messages will be repeated, discussed, analyzed. No? So new narratives are set, but no new bombshells. This is the day of echo, of deepening. On your personal level, it's a harmony day. Care, relationship, love, call someone you love. It's a wonderful self-care day. It's a wonderful beauty day, a wellness day, a retreat day. Treat yourself to something nice on this day. Also for aesthetic projects, design, art, decoration, enjoyment in moderation, good food, beautiful music. So yeah, it's a sensitivity day. And listen to your community, to your family, to your partner, what's being discussed. So it's use your emotional intelligence in this day. I wrote, who listens, recognize the future between the lines. So treat yourself good on this day. Let the visions of the previous days sink in. This day is not for action, but for integration. Friday, Samhain, Halloween. We have a moon square Mars aspect, and also the moon enters Pisces, and there's also a square to Mercury. So now things get deep. Friday isn't just any day, it's Samhain, the Celtic New Year, the day when the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. The day when our ancestors can speak to us, the day when the gates between life and death, between this world and the beyond, between consciousness and subconsciousness are open. The astrological constellation, the moon enters Pisces, the most sensitive, receptive sign of the zodiac. Pisces has no boundaries, no walls, no protection. It flows, merges, absorbs. And at the same time, we have hard squares. Moon, square Mars, emotional aggression, irritability, there are triggers on this day. So remember what I say. There are triggers. Moon square Sun, inner conflicts. Moon square Mercury, confused communication, misunderstandings. This, especially when you text in WhatsApp or chat or something, yeah, Instagram. This is pure cosmic tension. The Pisces water meets sharp edges. So this is a day when collectives are extremely susceptible. Fake news spreads like wildfire. Truth or lies blur. Spiritual tensions can escalate, also religious tension. Also, here is a mass hysteria, possibly panic, irrational fears, and the markets fluctuate emotionally. So, intelligent agencies, conspiracies, occult topics come to light. The Pisces energy make us permeable. This is spiritually beautiful, but also dangerous for manipulation. People believe faster today, project faster, fall into drama faster. So, on your personal level, this is your most sensitive day of the week. What you should not do. Really, don't sign important contracts. The Pisces comes always with a little fog, obscure the detail. Make no financial decision. Your perception is distorted. Seek confrontations. Everything becomes emotionally over interpreted. So, also, when you have a little fight with your partner, be careful on that day. Don't get entangled in drama. You absorb foreign energies and also consume alcohol or drugs or something. The boundaries are already thin enough. What you should do is ancestor work, rituals. Today they hear you, especially, well, shadow integration. What wants to be seen? Meditation, dream work, for messages are powerful, energetic cleansing. Smudge your home, cleanse your aura, protect boundaries, say no to foreign energies. The Samhain ritual. The Samhain ritual is, or the Samhain is the night when your ancestors can speak to us. Create a sacred space, light a candle for you, deceased. Place a glass of water next to it as a bridge between the worlds. Display photos or objects representing them and ask them, what do you want to show me? What should I know? But this is important, protect your space beforehand. Not everything that knocks on the door on Samhain is invited. Not every energy is benevolent. Set clear boundaries. Only light may enter. Only love is welcome. Everything else must stay outside. Thank your ancestors and close the door. It's a gate of ancestors. Truth and lies are veiled. Only those who protect their heart remain clear. So I hope you will do an ancestor ritual on this day. The Saturday is also a very relaxed day. No special transits or aspects are coming up. But on Sunday, we have a very good restart because our fire returns. So please excuse me if I don't pronounce everything perfectly. I'll prepare all of my content with great care, also for my two German channels. And I'm also using this channel to improve my English. So I kindly ask for your understanding and patience with me. So if Moon trine Mars, Moon enters Aries, so Moon trine Mercury on Sunday. After the deep threshold of Samhain comes the relief. Aries energy. The Moon leaves the foggy, boundless Pisces and enters the fire sign Aries. This is like a cold splash of clear water after 25 minutes sauna. So we're coming out of this confusing dreams. So the energy is sharp, clear, direct again. The plus is the moon forms very good trines, Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury. This is a breakthrough after silence. But on the world events are movements, activism emerge, protests. People take to the streets. So there are maybe new bold figures. It's a political mobilization. Campaign starts. Parties form new leaders, new programs, so new ideas. And yeah, Aries says, now hear me. This is the energy of the beginning of the first step of pioneers. So on your personal level, your energy is definitely back on Sunday. The Aries moon gives you courage. Get moving, sports, fitness, challenges, set impulses, be the first to act, be bold. Aries knows no fear, only action. But moon opposition Saturn urges caution a bit. So fire without structure fizzles out. Courage without a plan is foolishness. So come back to this action and maybe you write down what are you planning until the end of the year. Use this Aries energy for the sprint, but build Saturn structure as the foundation. What you want to achieve until the end of the year, write it down today. That's the day. And then we start in the new week, November 3rd, the Monday. We start with a Venus square Jupiter. Too much of all. So this is this Venus square Jupiter. And finally, a warning. It's a warning. Venus square Jupiter sounds maybe nice because Venus is love, beauty, pleasure. Jupiter is luck, expansion. So together that should be wonderful, right? But wrong. This square is pure exaggeration. It's the cosmic, too much of a good thing. It's the moment when enjoyment tips into greed, when generosity turns into wastefulness, when optimism morphs into overconfidence. So there is a financial bubble, and it shows up on Monday. Speculative excesses, markets overheat, luxury overload, wasteful behavior, decadence is coming up. So diplomatic misunderstandings, too big promises, and yeah, the promises in politics are populism. In the stock market, caution, especially in the sectors luxury, fashion, and entertainment. What rise today will crash tomorrow. That's so nothing to buy on Monday. Yeah. So on your personal level, when you think now you have to enter the next Louis Vuitton boutique and get a handbag for $2,000 because you deserve it, don't buy it. Or when you have a trigger, I must buy this crypto now, don't buy it. So, and Venus Jupiter seduces you into impulse purchases. Yeah, you'll regret it tomorrow. Exaggerated promises, you can't keep them. So no promises in romantic things, in love things. Yeah. Maybe you have a romantic idealization. You don't see the person clearly. And yeah, don't be excessive in eating, drinking, consumption. So that's that's a very good point. And don't be triggered by advertising, by marketing on social media. Get rich in 7 days. Don't click on it. Yeah. No get rich quick energy. No impulsive investments in your business. Yeah. Um, the negative or the shadow of this constellation is you promise too much and deliver too little and lose trust. That's the important thing for Monday. Yeah. Enjoyment in moderation. Less is more. Breathe before you buy. Sleep on it before you promise. Ask yourself, do I really need this back? Or am I just feeling euphoric right now? If the answer is the latter, wait 24 hours. So we're gonna look back. What is this week serving us? So, my loves, Tuesday and Wednesday are your power days. Expansion, vision, action. This is where you make moves. Really. Mars Jupiter gives you courage. Mercury-Neptune gives you a vision. And Mars Saturn gives you the structure. Really, the Saturn, I decided to start my business when the Saturn was directly on my sun. All other astrologers would tell me, "Oh no, don't do it in this time." But I'm a type with rising Aquarius and Aquarius moon. I need this structure. Yeah, I need the structure. Now I do it over 20 years now. So my God, yes. So these are the cosmic constellation. No, these three main aspects for breakthroughs, major announcement, visionary projects. So do something, follow your vision, go with strategic partners, maybe, but have the courage for decisions. And then on Friday, on Samhain, Ancestor work, protect boundaries. It's not a day for the outer world, but for the inner world. Not a day for contracts, for big things. It's for you, for rituals, and it's not for drama. Also, when there are triggers, don't do it on this day, okay? Shadow integration, meditation, energetic cleansing, protection boundaries. So this is what you can do on Friday, and then rest on Saturday or go with the flow on Saturday. Sunday is your restart because Aries fire with Saturn brings structure and fire, and after all these days comes action. The energy returns, clarity is there. It's yeah, it's awakening. But without a plan, the fire fizzles out. So plan until the end of the year for your new projects, for your movements, for yeah, for what you want, for your targets. Yeah, follow your bucket list. And then on Monday, your warning, Venus Jupiter wants to seduce you. Stay clear. This is the day when you must say no to impulsive purchases, excesses, promises. So less is more on this day. No? Quality beats quantity. Wait, don't act. This week shows us expansion needs vision, vision needs structure, and structure needs pauses. And everything needs moderation. If you want to know how your birth chart is right now, then follow the links below in the video description. And now, please don't forget to subscribe, activate the notification bell, and write in the comment what is your personal power day of this week. Until next week, stay powerful, stay clear, and we see us here on my channel, on my new channel. And yes, yours, Malkiel.